Hi everyone, I'm Dragon with you. So today we talk about Aiden's Ascension event, then about max stats for Aiden, and finally I'll show you some testing for Aiden and teams with him. So the first quest refers to reach evolution level up to 6, and to do that you need to collect Aiden's souls. So same idea as was with Kayla before, you need to send and collect gifts with souls. They contain souls with a random chance. So if you get gifts for 750, so the gift buffing heroes, you have a chance to get some souls as a reward for opening the gift. So obviously, if you get more gifts, you have higher chances to evolve the characters. That's why even if you get the gifts which are cheapest, it still can help you with the quest. Second part says promote your hero Aiden to different ranks. So remember that when you do it, you will need to say stop at the right time. So I managed to get Violet rank because I had resources for that, but I need to fight at Clash of Worlds. That's why I didn't go for Orange and Red ranks. They consume too many resources. Next, we have receive the gift of elements. So to get gift of elements for Aiden, you need to be really careful because we had Kayla's event recently. And what you need to do is check which aspect of your titans you can buff. So I would recommend getting lowest possible artifacts for your titans, which results into extra sparks of power. You can also improve your titan levels or other titan artifacts, for example, for the gold, that's the easiest part probably for you. Or you can just trade the titan souls who are already absolute into the sparks of power directly. But I don't recommend doing it because you will need buffing Titan event later on for Dark and Light Titans. So probably the easiest way is to go to your Titans. Let me show it real quick. So we go to your Titans, then Titan Valley, Titan Artifacts. Then you go to the bottom and check. So how did I collect the first level? Really simple. I collected 20th level here, here, and here. So that's actually how I collected 3,600 particles, so sparks of power. I can do same with my other titans while I have resources, so that's a good way, one of cheapest ways probably to collect your sparks while you have resources. So I'll do it slowly to show you the amount you need. And actually, that's how you do it. I would recommend to stop at level 20s and do same stuff for your other artifacts while you have resources. So that's probably the part for particles and how you complete this quest. Okay, so the next part is upgrade default skin hero to Aiden. So unlike the previous part where you had to get 25 levels, here you need to focus on just the amount you need as minimum. So skins are really valuable for your teams everywhere around. As a result, I would really like to say that you need to stop at probably 10 or 20 levels unless you really plan to play AD. So just remember that. Do not try to get everything unless you are just player who has tons of resources and can afford it. Next, we have complete quests. So the more quests you do, you need to think which quests are available for you, the better you get. But I was able to get around 30. Don't rush for 38 unless you have enough resources to complete them. So first plan, then do, just like that. Next, we have reached the artifact level. So about artifact levels, we have a part which is kind of tricky. So you need to go to your lowest levels. So I already did it for Aiden. You see that I get the Phoenix figure. But let me show you for another hero how to do it. For example, I would like to get this Artifact Awakening. So first of all, you can complete the part which is about green and gray parts. So the amount is rising while you proceed to the next. So you need to upgrade the first one for the quest. I just show you how it goes and the amount of resources necessary. So after you are out of resources, so you go here and press exchange, and you can afford exchanging items up to next rank. But I would really recommend you, because you need those violet parts. Do not use violet parts. Do not use them. Just use the golden parts, and you, as a result, you will be able to reach the necessary level. So it's a trap. Don't go with a default option. Instead, you need to do trading of golden parts that will result into more effectiveness. And that's how you reach higher levels. So trade until this number. That's it. So just to show you how it goes for this part. I'll need some more to trade all this. Next, we have reached the ability level totaling. So to do this quest, 300 ability levels, you need to be really careful. And every day, several times, you join here and press plus until you get what you need. So if you really rush last day, last hours, you press here and go trade emeralds into skill points. Then you get more buffs. So only last day. Please join several times a day and do it the easier part. That's what we can talk about. And finally, reach the glyph level. So I really had some problems with that. I managed to get 80th level with emerald trade into glyphs, but I would say just be active. So if your guild is active during the Winterfest, you will reach some levels, maybe not all of them, obviously, but that's the easiest part. Make your guild mates happy and be active. So that's the easiest option. Obviously, I will stop somewhere in the middle because I spent everything on Kayla and I'm out of resources now. Okay, so the second part. So the second part is about max stats for Aiden. Check this out. So the first ability allows you to get a shield for him and for the farthest. That can be Yasmine, not obviously Kayla, too obvious, right? That can be Yasmine, that can be Corvus as your tank. So Aiden can protect another target. But combined with the last ability, Bounds of Flame, resulting into extra armor and magic defense, so he bounds himself with Kayla if she is there, or with the farthest ally again. So that's how you can boost the farthest ally and make them both more powerful. Second ability allows you to get some damage. I can't say it's super serious now, but with buffs, probably that will be more serious than here. And this third ability allows you to have the healing wave. So if Aiden has less life, he heals better. That's how it works. So that's actually Aiden's main abilities. You also can see Ascension rank and Roll branch, which is not maxed. So I collected all the data from the live stream of Daniel. His first artifact gets you armor and better survival, probably. So that's about Aiden, what I wanted to share with you. Now let me show you the fights. So just the tests which I performed to show you the difference. So if we play Yasmine with Aiden, that doesn't work. We still get burnt before we can do something. So if I jump, it's getting even worse because we crit harder. You see that the first life is gone before the jump and the second. So that didn't work at all. If we get Kayla, so Kayla doesn't crit as a result, healers doesn't burn her, and the opposite thing happens. So look at this bound between Kayla and Aiden. They have defense buff, they share health, and Kayla just killed healers. Even though we have triple armor here, Kayla was able to remove healers. So yes, she's stuck on Martha, no doubt, but the hero who stands near Martha is also affected and he can die. That's what I wanted to highlight. So this showed how Kayla can survive healers, unlike Yasmine. The second test was about Corvus. So if we play Corvus, remember that if I focused Corvus here, maybe I would be better. But the situation is pretty similar. So I jump into Martha, remove Martha, then I remove Nebula. And as you can see, that wasn't good enough to save Yasmin from Corvus. Yes, so that worked. She survived much longer, but anyway, that wasn't good enough. At the same time, if you play Kayla, I told you that Martha and Corvus are hard counters of Kayla, but this time she's defended with Aiden, sorry. So with Aiden, as you can see, she manages to survive. The process is almost same because Nebula fought first, and then we go to Corvus. So as you can see, together with Nebula's buff, they are able to survive, and as a result, you see that Corvus can't hold. So that's what I wanted to show. So it's not as hard as I told you before. So Corvus can play against Kayla, yes, but it's not a super hard counter. Finally, again, I would like to highlight about the teams. So I collected a team which can beat this one. This one was offered by Hero Wars Central for the contest. And actually, my idea was really simple. You put Iris together with Dorian. Iris drags soul of Kayla, and as a result, this vulnerable soul results into -2 at once because they are bounded. So Kayla+Aidan. And let me show you this fight to just comment how it goes. Check this out. So Kayla jumps into my backline. Remember that she is a hard damage dealer, so all my team suffers now. But that's the vulnerable soul. And as soon as we get the vulnerable soul, then Aiden and Kayla look at their health, they are both dead. So Iris, if she can survive near Dorian, is a good counter of Kayla, and Martha just holds the line. If you talk about effective team of Kayla and Aiden, then I will show you this one. So we have double armor penetration, which results into terrible damage to the opponent. Also, Qin Mao is able to break the front line and collect all the enemy team into a line. As a result, Kayla will burn them all. So that's how the idea was here. Martha is necessary here to heal. Qin Mao is a tank. Obviously, that's not the best team ever because Qin Mao would die from mages breaking the front line. But at this part, I would just like to show you the idea. And the idea is really simple. So we have Kayla breaking the back line. We have Qin Mao breaking the front line, as I already told you. And look what happens. So as soon as Qin Mao gets her ultimate, she collects the entire team into a line. And Kayla is able to burn them all. So that's the idea. So Qin Mao can play with Kayla and Aiden, obviously. Isaac was here to counter mainly Amira. So you can play something else, depend on the situation. I would play a tank instead of Isaac to make my team survive. Okay, so I hope my experience helps you to play better, and good luck in Dominion. See you in the next videos.